Hola, mi nombre es Daniela Cepeda Martínez de Promoción de Paz, su maestra de inglés y el día de hoy vamos a continuar con nuestra clase. Today we're going to see 3 topics. We're going to learn about jobs and professions, vocabulary, and adjectives to describe jobs. Starting with jobs and professions, we're going to see this table over here with different pictures, and we're going to learn the different vocabulary regarding jobs and profession. We have line supervisor, housekeeper, bricklayer, albañil en español, factory worker, baker, stock clerk, bellboy, que son los que están en los hoteles, cashier, packer, front desk executive, architect, waiter or waitress, secretary, secretaria o secretario, surgeon, cirujana o cirujano, manager, and teacher. We also have nurse, enfermero o enfermera, engineer, ingeniero, electronic engineer, ingeniero eléctrico o electrónico, doctor, doctora o doctor, accountant, dishwasher, lavaplatos, laboratory technician, técnico de laboratorio, chef, farmer, construction worker, rancher, and craftsman, okay? So let's go back a bit regarding the jobs and professions. Remember that a job and a profession is an activity that a person that is able to perform that work is doing, okay? For example, if you studied medicine, you can be a doctor, or if you studied laws, you can be a lawyer, for example, or anything that you want, not only what you have studied. But when you have a job or a profession, you kind of are a professional and you dominate very well the assessment that you have to perform each day, okay? And now we're going to learn about sports, work, and leisure activities. For example, we have here positive adjectives to describe a job. Absorbing is very interesting and claims all your attention, absorbente. Casual, challenging, tratador. Collaborative, colaborador, colaborativo también. Creative, creativo. Easy, fácil. Exacting, preciso. Demanding, demandante. Flexible, flexible. Interesting, interesante. Safe, seguro. Sociable, sociable. Unusual, fuera de lo común, no usual. Well paid, bien pagado. And on the other hand, we also have negative adjectives to describe a job. Badly paid, mal pagado. Boring, aburrido. Dangerous, peligroso. Demanding, demandante, but in this case, it says here requires a lot of skill and have to work long hours with very high pressure. Difficult, difícil. Stressful, estresante. Tedious, tedioso. Unsociable, no sociable. O sí, que no socializas mucho ahí en el trabajo. And for example, we have here 4 pictures that have either leisure activities or jobs and professions and also sports, okay? So I placed here the vocabulary, and what you have to do is to match each vocabulary with the correct picture. For example, number 1 would be this picture. And the correct leisure activity is dancing, okay? Which also counts as a sport. And then we have a woman behind a desk, and we could perhaps say that she is an accountant, una contadora. And here we have a family playing soccer with a ball, so the sport and leisure activity they are performing is playing soccer. And finally, we have a man over here with a bunch of tools and a workplace. So we could perhaps say that he is a carpenter, un carpintero. And now we're going to learn a bit about community activities and public places, okay? Public places include every place that can be used by a bunch of people of your community. For example, schools, public parks, a bank, a restaurant, and so on, a supermarket, any kind of place that a community can use, okay? And then we have public transportation, and public transportation include taxis, airplanes, buses, subways, for example. And now I'm going to show you a bit more vocabulary regarding the public transportation. So here we have plane, avión, car, carro, train, tren, coach, es como un autobús. En este caso, coach and bus pueden ser como lo mismo. Lorry, in this case, is es como un tráiler en español. Helicopter, helicóptero. Boat, bote. Spaceship, nave espacial. Ship, crucero. Taxi, taxi. Camper, pues sigue siendo ya en español como camper. Motorbike, una motocicleta. Sí, una motocicleta. Scooter, scooter también en español. Bicycle, bicicleta. Bus, un autobús. Underground, en este caso sería como el metro y el tram también sería como un metro. And now our class is finished. And what we learned today is mostly vocabulary regarding sports, work, leisure activities, community, places and public transportation, etc. So you can apply all of what we have learned today in your everyday life. You can form any kind of sentences that you want regarding these topics. And well, if you have any questions, si tienen alguna pregunta, no duden en hacérmela. Y pues muchas gracias por su atención y nos vemos muy pronto.